From Las Vegas, it's Let's Talk News Now with Rick and Ella.
Welcome back to Let's Talk News Now. I have with us a new guest. Marcus Mitchell has just joined us with a great story. And I've got it really kind of set up because this story actually came to our attention via Angela and VegasNewsReview.com. So by all means, stop at VegasNewsReview.com. I'll stop pitching it.
And I wanted to meet this man, so I'm still sitting here.
There you go. Angela, set this up for us a little bit with Marcus.
Marcus is incredible. He had something very bad happen to him, and I'll let him go into all the details on that, but he's turned it into something that really is helping people and is really, I think, healing himself and helping other people. So he's been at it for 3 years now, just out in the community paying it forward and on social media paying it forward. It's not just in our local Vegas community here.
Okay.
It's across the
Pay it forward. What is it, man? What do you do? I mean, give us the.
Pay it forward can be anything. Way you're spreading kindness. I try to do it in 2 ways. One.
Before we go there, like, what is your story? Like, how did we get here?
Well, backtrack.
My wife had passed away from stomach cancer in 2008, and I wanted to take that as well as what she stood for, kindness and helping other people. I wanted to put that together and honor her, her memory by going out and paying it forward to just random strangers on the street, online, offline, as well as starting up a nonprofit to help others with stomach cancer and the caregivers of the people with stomach cancer.
Isn't that incredible?
You're a good man. You are a good man.
Okay. There's so many things that are occurring in my mind, just like immediately. First off, what is your wife's first name?
Janita.
Janita. Okay. And how long were you and Janita married?
We got married in it was like August 18th in 2008, and she died that same year, September 6th of 2008.
Oh my God.
So we were only married for a short bit of time, but we were together for 7 years.
Amazing.
So we knew the end was coming, so we wanted to make sure we got married because we had a son that was, just born in 2007. So he was 1.5 years old when she passed.
So how's he doing?
He's doing good because we keep her memory alive. So this pay it forward stuff, and he's always with me most of the time.
That's cool.
So he's fine totally now, cool. And
so give us an example of what you've done to pay it forward and where you at.
Oh, so many things. Let's see. In the past 3 years here in Las Vegas, okay, that's where it started with the Twitter. Hotel rooms, free hotel rooms. I'll just give away show tickets, concerts. I mean, you name it, anything really? Entertainment-wise, I give it away for free. I put a lot of my money, my own personal money, into it. I say so far in the last 3 years about 30,000, easily 10,000 every year is coming out of my own pocket.
That's a car.
Right.
Just to give away.
That's the price of a car.
Okay, I have a question. So why that? Because you could have gone the other way. You could have just been mad at the world. Like, so why?
Because I told myself one day, I was feeling miserable, right after the funeral and everything, but I was like, I got to get out of this because this is not my personality to be this way. And I thought, how can I make my son happy if I'm not happy?
Right.
So, and I thought, like, my wife would never have wanted me to just crawl up and disappear like that. So it was like, you know what, got to change this all around and just go out and inspire people and let them know, that if I can do it, you surely can do it too.
Okay, making the host cry is a bad thing. That is amazing.
I think too often, too, people think, oh, I can't do that. I can't go buy a show ticket and give that away. I can't afford that, And it's definitely, you've made sacrifices in your personal life to be able to do that for others. And that's not for everybody, but there is always something that somebody can do, whether it's just calling a friend and talking.
Well, I've always said, I've learned to live on less so I could choose to help others more.
So tell us.
You're talking about a movie. Okay, we're talking about a movie script yesterday.
No, that was yesterday.
Yeah,
it's been a
I know.
holiday week.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit about your not-for-profit.
Okay, the Stomach Cancer Relief Network. Our mission there is to provide a one-time grant to assist the person with the stomach cancer or the caregiver of the person with the cancer with a one-time grant just to help out financially with any obligations they may have that they already are incurring during that difficult time. And that's where I fell into. I was her caregiver at the time when she was sick, and
how old was she? She's young.
She was 37.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
And the thing is, in the premise of being a caregiver, that is a larger undertaking than most people believe it to be when you decide to become a caregiver for a family member who is either through a long-term illness, or even if it's a situation like maybe a hospice or somebody has to come in. That's tough.
It is. I actually had to stop working for a little while to, really do it.
I'm thinking reality show for this guy. I'm serious.
It's amazing.
Come on.
The stories, and that's the thing. It's so compelling about what you're doing now, Angela, with Vegas News Review, is that you're bringing some of these stories forward. They're right here in Vegas. People don't hear about it, but they actually do take place. Marcus, we're going to have to take a quick break.
Okay.
All right, but we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit more, because I've got a lot of questions about stomach cancer. I mean, I hear about so many different cancers.
He's got a lot of questions.
But there's a lot of questions. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment with Marcus Mitchell and Paying It Forward. You're on Let's Talk News Now. Awesome. Absolutely.